It is December the 8th, therefore it is Vlogmas day 8. So, I'm Linda, I'm an eBay reseller. Hello, thanks for sticking with me. I'm feeling a bit deflated today because yesterday evening I checked my emails on my computer. I like to keep my emails at an arm's length. 2 job rejections. Not even an interview. This is like the story of my life now. So yeah, it makes me feel really rejected and slow, whereas it should like light a fire up my arse, because it's very obvious that I'm not going to be able to get myself a job. When I first started reselling, you know, admittedly it was March 2020, and we'd gone into lockdown, so I didn't really have much option about the fact that I didn't have a job because we were in lockdown. So there was always in the back of my mind, well, you know, I can get myself another lousy job. I can't even get myself a lousy job. They won't even interview me. So it's I have been applying for jobs since it's at least August, because I felt like I wasn't making that much money reselling. I've been fine, but you know, bills have gone up. We're quite heavily reliant on our credit cards to pay for like groceries, and I'm very reliant on my overdraft. As my bank have informed me, I'm too reliant on my overdraft, and they're going to actually reduce my overdraft because they're very cross with me. So things aren't going very well, hence why I started looking for a job when I really thought that I would have got somewhere with it by now. So honestly, I would say to anybody who is thinking about doing reselling, because I know a lot of you are newcomers, just think really carefully about it, because there's actually this bit in Sex and the City where, what's her name? The one that gets married to Trey, Charlotte. So she's leaving her job at the gallery, and Samantha says to her, be sure you want to get off the carousel before you do it, because the people who are waiting to get on the carousel are young and perky. And I think that's what my problem is that yes, I have 20 years worth of experience working in office admin, but they'd rather take on youngsters, and it really is, there really is age discrimination, and I'm stuck. So I do have all of these sales, which they were from yesterday, and I packed them up yesterday afternoon, even though they were from like the morning. And I've only sold one thing overnight, which is this Wentworth jigsaw, which is going to the United States. This is the first time I've found one of these since I started doing this. And it's actually one of the ones that's bagged. So I don't know if I need to put that in bubble wrap in there, really. I've got another jigsaw there, one of the jigsaw which I did, which was featured yesterday in my thingy, so it's over there. It has got a piece missing. It didn't have an extra piece. I thought I better do it in case one of the extra pieces goes with one of the other jigsaws which I've bought from said shop. But there was no extra piece. It wasn't complete. I did have a missing piece, and it didn't have an extra piece. So it was like the worst of all the scenarios that had been written on the outside of the box. I have sold jigsaws on eBay previously that have had missing pieces, and I also do this with my Lego sets. I just declare it, and it doesn't really make a difference. A lot of the time with my Lego sets, I just substitute the piece for a different colour piece, so it doesn't matter. Or if it's like missing and it's on the outside of a build, it doesn't matter either, as long as I declare it. But the only time I've sold a jigsaw that had a piece missing, it was because it was a 2,000 piece jigsaw, and it was just an edge piece. This is just an edge piece, but it's only a 500 piece one, so I'll probably just redonate that so somebody else can have the pleasure and annoyance. You know, pave it forward. So yeah, I've just got to pack this thing up, and then I've got to like roll on with doing photos. So my washing, you can see, is there. You know, yeah, I know it's a beach towel, but it's one of my husband's favourite towels, so it's always in circulation, and who cares? And I've also got sheets there. I need to start doing a big laundry session, a stain removal session with all this wholesale stuff which I've got, and that's going to be a lion's share of my money. And you know, frankly, yeah, I don't even want to talk about the job rejection thing. I just I never thought I'd be in this position. Like I said, when I started reselling, I just thought if it doesn't work out, I can just go straight back into another job. And it turns out that you can't. Once you're of a certain age, they're not interested. And you know, this is different sectors as well. I've tried with the sector that I've got lots of experience with and other sectors, and it's all admin based, but I can't get an interview. So it must, the only thing that it can be is this reselling thing, because it just looks shady. And I haven't used the word reselling either on my CV, because I think that reselling has bad connotations. I've put online retailer, you know, online seller, online multi-platform seller, but it just doesn't work. Maybe it's because people think that if you're running your own business, they can't control you. And I wonder if that's an element of it, is that employers want people who they can control. And that's the thing, is that they think that if you've got some slight independence and you don't need to be there, they don't want you there because they won't be able to tell you what to do. I don't know, but 5 months is a long time to be sending job applications out there and not getting anywhere. Right, anyway, I'm going to do this post and then show you what the hell I'm doing next. Right, so I am going to photograph the rest of these Lego packs, which won't take long. So there's only 6. So then I'm going to list them, and then I've got a pile of Lego there which is photographed, ready to list. Ignore that. So that's what's going to happen. And then, I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but to me it's dirty in here. So then I'm going to have a big clean up, and that's what I'm going to do, because this needs cleaning as well in here, because this room seems to have exploded. I've like got plenty of box stock and stuff. So this room, I mean, look at it. It was sort of tidy and now it's not. I really know what's happened. Everything just keeps exploding in this place. So that's what's going to happen in there. Obviously I've got to hoover this because the sun was out. Everything just looked dirty. This cupboard has exploded as well. Everything's exploded. Everything needs cleaning. So I'm going to have a list off, just list the stuff I've got and then clean. Current situation is I've mopped myself into the corner. So I've done a big bust around with the hoover and cleaned, and now I've mopped the floor. So now I'm sat here. Boy George, great band. Husband is back. So I've got these are all photographed, ready to go on. These are my SKU numbers, just go on the box, stop it flying open. Then I've got some Lego sets there, which are also photographed, ready to go on. And I have to do it because I'm mopped into the corner. And this is probably going to take a while to dry. I am now wasting my time on eBay chat, as I always am wasting my time on eBay chat. I rarely go on it because they're just useless. I've got a return that was supposed to be sent back on like the 1st of December. It was the deadline. So I've waited, and I mean, I think the 8th is enough time to wait in terms of the Royal Mail strikes. But apparently it still isn't. I've got to like wait another week for this person who didn't read the listing and said there was a mark on it, even though I said there was a mark on it. So now I've got to wait another week before I can close this flipping return. So hopefully this person doesn't wake up suddenly and send this return. But as usual, I'm talking to somebody who's like not got a real name, and just, and if I could actually close my returns myself properly, but the system is saying the 1st. And she's like saying, oh no, we've updated, we've sent emails. We don't need to send emails out. You just need to have the right dates reflected on the system. I'm going to keep her waiting now 10 minutes like she just has with me. I actually believe how long I was on the phone. Not on the phone, on the chat window. That's the trouble, when you have the chat window, it just remains open, doesn't it? And they don't bother doing anything with it. Just keep telling you, thank you for being a loyal servant for 17 years. And then invariably they don't end up sorting your problem anyway. So I've got to wait until next week before I can close this return, which has been open since at least the middle of November. I don't even know, because it's one of these ones where the person didn't read the description anyway. Basically the jumper was a dry clean jumper. I had it dry cleaned, but dry cleaning is useless. So I then tried to wash it myself, and these marks would not come out. So I declared the marks, put a picture of the marks, and then this person sent me a picture of the marks saying item not as described. And they did say, I mean, I've got until the 12th. I don't think they're gonna return it because they're weirdos. And they said, oh well, we can refund the buyer and we can use the eBay discretionary fund. And then I just thought there's a one-off, and I was like, well, I don't want to use my one-off because I might actually need my one-off at some point, and this person won't return this item anyway, so what's the point in using a discretionary fund which I might actually need in the future for something. So anyway, I'm gonna wait because I was waiting anyway, and it said I had until the 1st, and I think I'd waited until the 8th, and I thought, well, that's well long enough. Anyway, by the time I'd come off that chat, the floor had dried. I've done my eBay packs. I've put them, my eBay packs, my Lego packs, assortment packs, put them away. You know, which is potentially £70 worth of sales, but, you know, probably like a £50 profit. I've got some Lego sets there, which I still haven't started listing, but I want to tackle this, which I should have done in the daylight, because it is now Chino time. Hey, Chino time. So I need to go through all of this, make sure that it's on my spreadsheet, because I know it isn't. I know that I had so much of it that I just came in and dumped it in the corner of the room. So now I'm going to lay everything out on the carpet so that I know what needs to go in the wash. I'm probably going to put some stuff in the wash tonight to do overnight, just because I don't want like washing strewn around everywhere, although it's going to become like a big laundry because they've all got like complex things on them. Some of them, so this is like the sort of thing that I'm dealing with. There's a pen mark on there. Sometimes I can get them out, sometimes I can't. A lot of the time I just declare them. So it's not great. But the thing with factory seconds is that they do tend to put these stickers on, so I do know what I'm looking at. So this is a pen mark. I'm going to see if I can get that out. And that's the sort of thing that I'm dealing with. And what do I have here? I have at least 50 pairs, if not about 60 or 70. I don't know. I need to get these on my spreadsheet because I haven't done that. I've just held them in the corner, and I need to sort that out. So that's the rest of my evening. And I'm going to start a big laundry mission, and a big sorting mission, and a big listing mission. So that's Vlogmas for today. I could achieve a lot more in a day. I am not very focused at all. I don't know why you guys are watching me. Probably just to make yourself feel better about your own reselling business. But I really need to get more focused. And I feel like I shouldn't have put this jumper on because I did have that pot noodle and realised one of the reasons I don't have pot noodle is because you just, sling most of it down my tits and down my face. So anyway, yes, I need to wrap this video up and I need to do a shout out to somebody. So the shout out will come up, but I'll let one of the frogs do it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Shout out is coming up to one of my watchers, and thank you all my new subscribers. It's great to have you here. It's been a while. It's taking me a very long while to get to a big amount of, a decent amount of subscribers. So I do thank you all for being here. So thank you very much, and I'll see you again tomorrow.
Shout out to you. Simon says hi. Ziggy says hi. Yes. Let's have a Christmas dance. Hang on, I've got no Christmas tree. I hope you've got your Christmas tree up. Yay! Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Keep being crazy. Oh, assuming that you're crazy like me. Yeah. Dinosaurs are cool. And so is Cody Ellis. Yeah, man. I'll make sure I'm back on the Lego very soon. But things are looking very tidy in here, so I'm going to make sure that there's more Lego is going to be sorted very soon and purchased. Yeah. See you soon.